Hey guys, instead of the Cosmic Vibes meeting, if you weren't able to come, there's a couple of really important things I wanted to send out. I've been having some bad luck with the videos. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm missing my tech help. And so I'm finally just going to throw this together on the phone and get it out to you. So, just in case you forget who I am, this is Nancy, and even though I've been out of the picture, behind the scenes, taking care of what's going on at the studio, wanting to welcome our new neighbors upstairs, the Optimum Training Center. Some really awesome people upstairs doing personal training, group training, focusing on EMS and police training. And also, there's Dave Louse Photography doing professional fitness photography, and oh man, those models look so good. They do like magazine covers. So it's really cool that we have these people upstairs, and we continue to work together to make sure that all the things we do, um, anything that happens like sand coming down through the floor, I've been addressing, and noise level, they're very, very accommodating with us. So that's great. So I want to say a special thank you to Parmpreet, Liliana, Patrina, Eve, who made a really special effort for the meeting, and thank you very much for that. But there's some things that are so important that even if you didn't get to the meeting, I need you to know about them. There's one more thank you that I need to give out after I let you know what's happening with the studio. Our biggest change in September is that all of the instructors are now on a rental basis. So everyone has a rental fee. The rental fees are different depending on the time slot and the length of your class. So a 45-minute class is going to be charged 1 hour. A 1 hour class may be charged an hour and a half or 2 hours, depending on what the class is and what it's used for. Also, the most popular time slots that get really busy and cause us to do a lot more work behind the scenes, cleaning up and taking care of things, those classes, the rental fees are a little bit higher. So don't expect your rental fee to be the same as someone else's, but do feel free to ask questions about why you're being charged what you're being charged. Once you've come to me and let me know what class you would like to promote, pick one, your very best one, what time slot you want, when your start date is, and how many classes you want to run, then I'll drop the rental contract for you and send it to you. And then you have the opportunity to open a dialogue with me about that contract. So that's how we're going to run the studio from now on. The expectation is that I'm going to work just as hard as you are going to work to build and promote your classes. So get your class session start date to me, your session length, the time slot that you want, and I'll let you know if it's available and how much it will cost. And then what we'll do is we'll put together all of these classes into our new newsletter. That newsletter is set to go out to all different businesses in the Lakeshore area and all of the schools, and I'm super excited about that. So I want to get it together, okay? So if you haven't done so already, let me know what class you're doing and when you want to start, which date specifically, and how many classes. You can charge whatever you want for the class. You do your own paperwork and your own tracking for the class. But there is one really important thing that we have to maintain, and that's collecting the information from every person that comes in. Whether we collect immediately when they come in, or if we miss that, we've got to catch it before they leave. So behind the desk now, there's a new file, and on that file it says new client. Every time there's a new client, they get a package. That package contains a questionnaire for them to fill out and leave, the PAR-Q medical form for them to fill out and leave, and especially we need to know if they have allergies or medical conditions so we know how to treat that client and what's their emergency contact just in case. That's so important, especially if you're not there taking care of them. They might be in the studio with someone else, and we really need to know that information. Also in the package is included a list of rules for the studio, and the big one at the top is please leave your outdoor shoes outdoors. Do not wear your outdoor shoes inside. And it talks a little bit about why that's so important, and I've come up with a few new ways to help you let your clients know how important that is and to help them maintain that rule throughout. So thank you for that. I do have another big thank you. I want to thank Parmpreet and Liliana and Katrina. We've discussed, but we haven't finalized. But Colin, Corrine, Deanna, I know when all of your classes are and we have our contracts all set. So I want to thank you for being proactive and planning ahead and getting all your information ready. So we're ready to go. Anybody else who hasn't given me their information yet, let's get it together so we are ready to roll for the September season. It's ideal if our classes start right away or shortly after school starts, because 2 weeks after school starts, or rather September 12th, is the registration date for the City of Toronto. So if we can get our information out there ahead of that date, and specifically start our classes before their start date, which is September 28th, then we get a little jump on those clients, and that's really important. I'd like to get this newsletter out right at the beginning of school, September 7, 8, 9, right in there. So get your information and your flyers to me and your promotional materials to me as soon as you can. Let me know about that. There's another cool thing happening, but it couldn't have been nearly as important because now I just want to make sure you get that information first from me and then get your information to me ASAP, okay? So please don't forget that all of us are working together to spread the positive vibrations that are going to help our clients live a healthier life and spread those vibrations to their family and their community. So all the instructors at Cosmic Vibes, at the Optimum Training, at TNT, at the Coliseum, we're all doing the same good work for the community, and we can all help each other and support each other. So if you have a class that might complement someone else's class on the schedule, let's work together and let's just spread those positive vibrations, because after 24 years in the business, we know one thing for sure. People choose an exercise class based on what's convenient for them. If they have a time slot on Wednesday afternoon, they look for a Wednesday afternoon class. So sometimes it is not personal and it is not about your style or your particular type of class. It's about what fits in their schedule. So let's help them fit Cosmic Vibes into their schedule. Get back to me as soon as you can with that information and have yourselves a great week. Bye-bye.